So as we talk about these historic periods in jewelry, that most of them were named after actual famous royalty throughout history, we can't, of course, not mention the past 70 years and one of the longest reigning monarch, Queen Elizabeth, who just passed, rest in peace, and her jewelry collection, truthfully. Now, we're not just talking about the crown jewels of England, because that's one thing, okay? And she does wear those jewels. She wears them well.
Yes.
Her diadem is one of the most famous, basically one of the biggest type crowns and some of the biggest diamonds in them possible, made for a man, but she wore it quite well. But her own personal jewelry collection and her own personal style, there was really a lot to be said about what she brought to the table as far as her classic jewelry decisions throughout her monarchy. And her monarchy also spanned through a number of periods throughout jewelry history. So you can see her pieces would change with the times.
Of course.
But she always had the classics. And what were one of her classics?
Well, she definitely stayed very true to her own style, and I would say to the crown. And of course, everybody would think of her as wearing the pearls. She always had those pearl stud earrings, large pearl stud earrings, and a triple strand pearl necklace. And I guess I understand that she actually owned 3 triple strand pearl necklaces that were almost identical. Many of her pieces were given to her by her grandmother, Queen Mary. And of course, she had an extraordinary jewelry collection as well. One piece of note was the brooch that she has with the 2 Cullinan 3 and Cullinan 4 diamonds in them, which were the 3rd and 4th largest diamonds that were actually cut from the Cullinan diamond that was found in 1904. One of the largest diamonds ever found.
About the size of a small football when it was found in the rough. And basically produced about 11 of the largest diamonds of note today, most of them named Cullinan. And the largest one is in her scepter, too.
Yes.
Cullinan 1.
Yeah. The brooch has a top diamond of, don't quote me on these, 64 carats, and the bottom one is like 93 carats. And at this point, there is a little bit of speculation what's going to happen. Nobody really knows. We don't know what the will says, but the speculation, of course, is that all of her jewelry collection may be handed down just to the monarchy, and most likely, of course, the crown jewels will be handed down to the monarchy. And then one thing I do have to note, even though it's not Queen Elizabeth, but a very significant piece of jewelry was the sapphire and diamond ring that Princess Diana wore.
We still get people to this day asking to have a similar type of piece of jewelry or ring made for themselves, either be it for an engagement ring like Princess Diana's was, or
and of course Kate wears that now.
Yes, she does.
But there was some controversy behind that one because she actually bought the ring from a jeweler as a piece of jewelry that could be, if you could have afforded it, could have been purchased by anybody. It wasn't commissioned, which was traditional, and it wasn't a piece of jewelry that was handed down from the crown jewels. So there was a lot of controversy behind it. Plus, it also kind of fit with the style of the 80s rather than anything that was more historic. So if you watch the show The Crown, there is some information. What's that?
I'm sorry, that type of style is a little bit timeless, though, too.
Very true.
Yeah,
Agreed.
go ahead.
But yeah, if you watch the show The Crown, that is supposed to be fairly historically accurate in how she picks out her engagement ring. So, but
that's pretty cool.
Some pretty extraordinary pieces, and certainly you can go online and take a look at the pieces that she had. But Queen Elizabeth was known for many beautiful tiaras, certainly her pearls, and I can't even imagine the extent of her extraordinary collection of jewelry.
Brooches. That was a big part of it, too, her brooches.
But one thing is for sure, you don't have to be royalty to own beautiful, meaningful, extraordinary jewelry. So come see us at Rasmussen's. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.